One of the most important things about financial planning and building wealth is to have credit. Credit is the ability to purchase goods or services and pay at a future date. So there are two types of credit that you can have. There's closed-ended credit and there's open credit. Closed credit refers to, like buying a car or buying a home, which means there are two things that happen with closing the credit. There's a set payment and set term. Set payment means you're paying the same amount every single month. And the set term is that you have a set amount of period of time that you're making those payments. And when that loan is paid off, you're in full possession of that asset, whether it be a car or a home. So if you pay off the car, you're in full possession of that title. If you pay off the home, you're in full possession of that deed. Open credit is like a credit card. There's credit card, there's lines of credit. Some people even like to call the home equity line of credit, or a HELOC is what they call it. And basically what this means is that you're getting a limit that you can borrow from the particular line of credit, and you just have to pay it back depending on the type of interest rate that you have. But it'll always be open, so that payment is determined on the balance of the amount that you borrow. So it's always going to be open. You can pay it off and use it again, pay it off, use it again, pay it off, and use it again. We'll get into the next video about how effective that and how you can use that most effectively. Now, in order to take advantage of these two types of loans of open and closed, your credit has to be in good standing. And how is it determined is what's called a FICO score. Now, a FICO score is determined by a score from anywhere from 350 all the way up to 850. In my 20-something years of being in the financial industry, I've never seen a credit score above 820. So I have not seen one at 850. If you want the best type of home loan, you want your credit score greater than 760 or 720 if you want for good loan, the best loans for a car. So whenever we see those car commercials and you're talking about 0% financing, they have OAC at the end. Well, that just simply means on approved credit. And basically they're looking for credit score above 720. Now, you can still purchase on credit if you have below that, but you want to be sure that your credit is still somewhere above a 650. Once you go below 650, then you're in jeopardy of losing any type of opportunity of being able to borrow on credit. There are three types of credit bureaus, which is Experian, there's Equifax, and then there's TransUnion. Why there's three, I'm not sure, but all the things that you borrow on credit, would be a car, home, credit card, HELOC, lines of credit, what have you, anything that you've bought on credit is going to appear on one or two or all of these credit bureaus. But most times they're not going to be on all three. So for example, credit cards you'll most likely see on TransUnion. Homes you maybe see on the Experian or Equifax, right? And so you're not going to have everything, not all of your types of credit are going to be on all three credit bureaus. So that's, the intro to credit in a nutshell. And in the next set of videos, I introduce you to how to determine what is a good credit score and how to keep your credit good.